Insightful knowledge of the day. Anyways. Alright, today's lesson for you though. Don't let your childhood skills die. Seriously, I was just sitting here in the car thinking about how a few years ago I took Spanish in school during like one of my last years. And because everyone has to learn a second language apparently. And I was just sitting here thinking about how I literally don't remember any of it. Back outside now. And you gotta understand, I took the quizzes and tests, I could read and write in Spanish, but because I've never used them, and in my daily life, I have pretty much just lost the skill entirely over the years. And I think that's the thing, is that if you want to maintain the skills that you had when you were younger, you have to actually use them from time to time. And recently, one thing I have begun reusing from my childhood, one skill I had, is writing in cursive. At least for me, most kids in school don't actually know how to write in cursive now. I guess was on the tail end of the last generation that was taught that, and even then it was uncommon back then. I think it was around 2010 they stopped teaching it in schools, but that's besides the point. I used to be able to read and write in cursive very well, and stopped using for like the last 8 years, and then very recently have started using it again. And it only took a few days, and I was able to gain all of it back. I just had to spend an hour or two sitting down, Googling up the library, and then practice writing, and it came back like nothing. Another skill I've also been working on is flexibility. That's one thing over the years I have been sticking fairly faithfully to, and because of that, I'm actually still very flexible for the age of 22. But there are a lot of people who lose their flexibility or lose their skills that they had when they were younger because they never use them. And the same goes for fitness. The same goes for playing instruments. Not everything is as simple as riding a bike where it just sticks with you for life. So if you have skills, if you have any kind of unique skill set, and you haven't used it in years, make sure you don't lose it. Skills are one of those things that are extremely useful, and it's one thing I really need to start working on over the next few years, and honestly just this year in general, is trying to learn more skills. One thing I recently have also been trying to learn is trying to learn more knowledge on how to fix cars, because just things like that, being self-sufficient, is something that a lot of people don't have nowadays, but skills are useful. You know, a lot of people, when they talk about self-improvement, we just talk about cold showers and eating the right foods, getting enough sleep, and all those things are important. But skills like how to write or how to do simple things are extremely valuable, and there's certain skills that are just disappearing from the world that people don't know how to do anymore. And the thing is, we live in an age where it's easier than ever to learn things. Thanks to the internet, thanks to YouTube tutorials, it's easier than ever to learn new skills and never even set foot outside your house. You don't have to go everywhere now. There's courses online for stuff. There is YouTube tutorials for stuff. There is no excuse now for why you can't learn something. And some things are easier to learn in person, but don't use that as an excuse to not learn things. Knowledge is power, and knowledge is important. So keep working, keep gaining skills, and if you have skills from your childhood that you had before, don't lose them. Maintain them, use them. And someday when the opportunity presents itself, pass it on to other people. Because, let's face it, don't let your skills die with you. So, that's all I got for today. And yeah, it's still cold out here. It's not terrible, but yeah.